Hi, I'm Amy Westerlund with Keller Williams, and I'm going to teach you how to win with foreclosures. A traditional sale is between a buyer and a seller. A short sale is when the lender agrees to settle for less than the full amount that is due on the mortgage. REO, or foreclosure, is the process by which the lender takes property from the homeowner for failure to pay their mortgage. Win in 4 steps. Know the language, the playing field, and all the rules for getting a foreclosure. You have to be ready to go and ignore the myths. Stick with the facts that I'll tell you. Choose an expert distressed property agent like myself. The notice of a default is sent to a homeowner when they start missing their payments. Once a sheriff's sale has been processed and recorded, the homeowner has 6 more months to live in the property and to try to sell their home as a short sale. When writing an offer on a short sale, you have to have a trusted agent that knows what they are doing and have the experience of what questions to ask to be able to execute your offer. Once the house has not been able to be sold as a short sale, it goes into foreclosure. Foreclosure means that the bank has taken the property over and is now listed with an REO foreclosure agent. Now that you've found an REO property, I'm able to write an offer for you, and with the experience of my negotiations, it is a very strong asset to have. On a traditional sale, the person that accepts the offer is actually the seller. With a short sale, the homeowner signs the contract, but the selling bank who holds the mortgage is deciding on the amount that they'll accept for the home. And in REO, it is the actual bank that owns the property. With a traditional sale, the negotiations are between the buyer and the selling agents. With a short sale, a homeowner gets 0 proceeds, and the negotiations actually happen with the mortgage company that holds the mortgage, making sure that they are getting a fair price for their home. With an REO, there's usually multiple offers actually, and the highest and best offer gets the deal. So expectations for closing. For a traditional sale, the seller and the buyer always agree on an actual closing date. A short sale closing date is usually put out 90 to 120 days from the time that the offer has been written. When purchasing an REO property, the closing can be set, but sometimes there are title delays. Be ready to go and be prepared and approved by your loan officer. That is the only way you can make an offer. And between myself and the loan officer, we will find your comfort level of where you're feeling comfortable with your payments. And that will determine the amount of purchase price that you will be spending. Ignore the myths. Foreclosures are mostly low end and in poor condition and in bad areas. That is absolutely not true. There are foreclosures in every neighborhood, in every price bracket. Foreclosures have a lot of title problems, including some liens. Well, if you're using a reputable title company that has a good reputation, they will take care of all these issues for you. The best foreclosures get sold in bidding wars. Well, bidding wars happen in some markets and mostly in the lowest price ranges. This does happen primarily in the most distressed markets. But also remember that the most properties always get the most attention in any market. In distressed properties, like any other, if you think it's a great property, make a competitive offer. Loans are hard to get for foreclosed properties. It really depends on the actual condition of the home, and it's good to work with an agent that has multiple loan officers that will get you the best loan for the property you're buying. Foreclosures take a long time to close and aren't worth the wait. Well, the timeline is shrinking, and it really does depend on your loan officer. The best opportunities have already been snapped up. Well, foreclosures are still happening in record numbers, and there's always a great deal if you're working with the right agent with the Westerlund team. I'm Amy Westerlund, and I'm a strong agent that communicates well and will get a winning result for you. Please call me at 651-983-4397 or email westerlundteam@gmail.com.